This week, Elvis,
Porcupines,
and the solution to California's drought problem.
This is the front page. Welcome to the front page, a show that brings you the top content of the week from the social news website Reddit.com. I'm Tyler Slayton.
I'm Neil Figuracion.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, Hamilton just released music on NPR, and that's what's up.
I don't know if they've... I think they can figure out that we were talking about this a little bit before.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, with that supernatural introduction, you... all right, so before we're talking...
Supernatural, like witches.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I cut you off because I wanted you to tell me on air. So what is this Hamilton thing?
Hamilton is the latest musical from Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Don't know what that means.
Who did... He won, like, Tonys for In the Heights. And it, as far as I know, is one of the first, like, big musicals to have hip-hop in it.
Okay.
So, like rapping sections and all that. Hamilton is about the founding fathers of America as young 20-somethings told through hip-hop.
Wait, what? So...
And it's all on NPR for listening.
Is it... This is going to seem like a weird question.
Yeah.
Is it white people playing the founding fathers?
I don't know. I haven't seen the show, so it's hard for me
There's
to
a weird contradiction in, like... Because it's a bunch of slave owners singing hip-hop.
I think there might be people of color in the show, but I don't know. Because I think Miranda's Puerto Rican.
All right.
I could be wrong.
That's interesting. Is it?
But the music is gorgeous, and it's available for free to listen on NPR.
All right, I'll have to check that.
So I'm super excited.
I like the hip-hop.
Yeah.
I said that in the weird, like, ironic internet speak way, but no, I do like hip-hop. So
I like
I'm
that
curious
in
about
the
this.
internet way, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My bit of news that I just found out before you got here
Supernatural.
It is kind of supernatural. Have you ever seen the movie Blade?
The one about the Marvel Comics vampire?
Yeah,
hunter?
the Wesley Snipes one.
Yeah.
I found out that New York Comic Con is coming up.
Yeah.
I think It
happens every year.
Yeah, but I think it's within a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, I think real soon.
There's some company that is going to recreate the opening club scene from Blade. People can go to.
There needs to be much more dancing at comics conventions, and there is at least a little bit of dancing.
If you tell me you put on the Blade soundtrack, and at some point blood is going to rain from the ceiling, which is going to happen, yes, I am there.
I think there should be Carrie dances at horror conventions. I think most conventions need dances.
You're still encouraging bullying, though. Like, bullying is a big part of that. I mean,
how about raining blood on everyone?
No, you rain blood on one girl and you feel sorry for her. She kills everybody. She wins.
Yeah.
Spoiler if you've never seen Carrie, I guess.
Oh, sorry, guys.
But, yeah.
I
don't know.
I just want to dance.
I just want Wesley Snipes to show up and kill some vampires.
Well, okay.
They could probably make that happen.
All of those things happen at conventions.
This is true.
Yeah.
You know what can't happen at conventions?
Oh, this sounds like a segue.
It was a great segue, wasn't it?
Maybe.
It's always a good segue if you point out the fact that it's a segue. Yes. Because at conventions, they have superheroes. This next story, I'm going to introduce to you the greatest superhero. This is submitted to the subreddit Interesting as Fucked by Me Underwears. And it's just called Who Needs a Car When You're Covered in Wheels? Oh. Check this guy.
So he's like a transformer.
He's like an 8-year-old sketch come to life.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I would have drawn had rollerblades existed when I was a kid.
Oh, apparently this is being done on an open road, because that guy just passed what must be the most confused motorcyclist ever.
This uses gravity. But basically you would just be able to go... I'm not sure how you propel yourself if you are
as long as the villain is downhill, he's solid. But as soon as the villain's like goes up a flight of stairs, he's like, wait a minute.
There used to be a villain in, I think, DC. Oh, he just got a little air. there used to be a villain in DC Comics called the Roller Raider.
Really?
Ew.
What this?
Someone's eating.
The story just took a turn. I don't know what happened to our hero. This is like the...
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, apparently he can propel
He's...
on flat ground.
I feel like the end of this video is like, man did not survive after trying to go through wherever this is, North Korean traffic. What? Oh, he's in Germany now.
Is he doing luge?
He is.
One-man luge team? That's crazy. He's going all cool runnings and stuff.
Oh!
He did get all cool running.
Yeah.
I made that into
I don't know why they started to put 2 frames
adverb.
of blood in. That was messed up.
Well, because the cool runnings. There's an injury that happens at the end.
I suppose.
Oh, villains are not villains.
Yeah, maybe you just grab the can like mid like.
Yeah, I think. Oh god, is he gonna fight
he's
that,
gonna
that
fight
tank?
All right. Well, I mean, good for this guy.
Yeah.
His headgear does not look so
You know, I find like
well, good for him.
Yeah.
He's the hero
that can't get off the ground properly.
I was gonna do, yeah.
Would be cool if he had like a snail shell and like tracked mucus after him.
Let's face it, there's a lot of ways this could be cooler.
I mean, it's pretty slick. That's a pretty slick outfit.
Yeah, all right. I mean, good on him. He took in. I guarantee you, many people said, "You can't do that, you idiot." And he said, "I'll show you, and I'll get in a silly little internet show and be the hero that Gotham deserves."
He is the hero that Gotham
So
deserves.
I guess this makes him a success. All right, we can move on.
I want to see him fighting someone.
Fighting whom? Like a handicap ramp?
The bike.
Like he'll win.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
The unicyclist.
with his symbol in the air, it's just one like rollerblade. Anyway, okay. Moving on. We're gonna move on to submitted subreddit. Today I learned, one of our favorites, by blank blank. Today I learned Elvis's manager sold "I Hate Elvis" badges to make money from those who would otherwise wouldn't have parted with their cash for Elvis merchandise.
That totally makes sense. That sounds like Colonel Tom.
Yes. This is the story of Colonel Tom Parker, not his real name, who was Elvis Presley's manager. Parker signed a merchandising deal with a Beverly Hills film merchandiser for nearly $40,000 to turn Presley into a brand name. With over 78 different ranges, from charm bracelets to record players, Presley merchandise had brought in $22 million by the end of 1956. Which,
from like 54, 55? When was this?
I don't know when the deal was signed, but by 1956 he made $22 million, which in 1956 money is like $6 trillion or something.
It's a gajillion.
Well, Parker,
come on, let's go all the way.
Right. Parker, with his 25% share of the profits, was finding many new ways to make more money from his artists than managers before him could have ever dreamed about. He even came up with the idea to market "I Hate Elvis" badges to make money from those who would not have parted with their cash. And those look like this.
That's awesome.
So, this is an unfathomable amount of wealth where I'm so rich I make money off of people that hate me. That's crazy.
You know, I feel like that's a strategy that people could use today because there's so much hate on the internet.
Yeah, but no one wants to spend money. I don't think anyone... You got to get to a real root cause before someone's willing to spend money on their hatred. It's real easy to be like, Justin Bieber sucks on Twitter.
Or
but as soon as someone was like,
yeah,
hey, give me $5, you can wear this "I Hate Justin Bieber" button, people would be like, oh no, all music is free. We don't play that anymore. No.
It's different.
Yeah. I don't even pay for Candy Crush. Come on. But yeah, I thought that was genius marketing.
It's pretty smart.
When was the last... Let's think about that. When was the last time that could have worked? When was the last time someone would have...
Person made enough money that there was also,
No, I was going to say, when was the last time you could sell, an "I Hate Blank" and have made money off of it?
Well, like in the 70s, there was the whole disco sucks thing.
That's true.
But that was, 30-something, 40 years ago.
We could get political, but we are on the internet, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just move on.
Yeah, okay.
We will go. Okay, this next story. I try to avoid animal videos on this show. Because let's face it.
Because you like an animal and I hate it, or vice versa.
Are you calling back to episode 1?
Yeah.
About the pandas? You'll never let that go. I hate pandas. Deal with it.
Pandas are cool.
Take that, internet. No, because really, I mean, it's throw a Google search and you're going to hit an adorable animal video. Adorable animal. So there's really no point. But this thing submitted to subreddit videos by Dark Apprentice. It's just called... The other thing is it's an unlikely animal. Like, you'd never be able to guess what animal this is before.
From looking at it?
No. Just like, this is a rare animal to be a cute video on the internet.
Okay.
This porcupine cannot contain his excitement when he tries some pumpkins for the first time.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think Teddy Bear found some pumpkins for Halloween.
His name is Teddy Bear, first of all.
What'd you find, Ted?
That is adorable. And huggable. If you're into fetishy, like pokey needles.
But also, did you know porcupines made noise?
Yeah, I mean, I had seen this
Pick it
video.
up.
It's one of those, like, you could have held a gun to my head and been like, what sound does a porcupine make? I'd be like, moo? I don't know.
Wait.
That porcupine sounds like the lemmings in the Lemmings video game.
Oh, what is it,
It
Teddy?
does, totally.
Right.
Pumpkin?
I also think this lady is trying to get it to say pumpkin, which is really weird, because I know they don't talk. I know that much about porcupines.
Well, I mean, you didn't know that they made sound at all, so how do you know
I
they
guess.
don't
Looks
talk?
good.
Really, what it proved
They
to
could
me...
be like, my precious.
Right. It also proved to me that the movie Homeward Bound is horrible propaganda against porcupines.
Porcupines are really...
I saw that movie as a kid, and I was like, porcupines are evil. They hurt the Michael J. Fox dog. But this makes me think that they're adorable. Also, porcupines are...
I mean, they have a natural defense system, which is, please stay away from me.
Well, they don't get enough credit for having... Like, it's a weird animal. Like... You could totally feasibly say, like, hey, remember that episode of Star Trek where they went down to the planet and there was, like, that mammalian animal with spikes on its back? That was crazy, wasn't it? Like, it feels like it shouldn't exist.
Like a platypus?
It's the American platypus. Platypi.
Yeah.
Whatever. And this particular
I
one...
want to see a video game of Porcupine now. With that voice.
Okay. Okay, we're doing that. I want him to be all 90s out, though.
Yeah.
And, like, he's got a backwards baseball cap. Like, this porcupine has attitude.
His spines are spiked.
You can shoot them, which porcupines can't do. That's a misconception about porcupines.
I mean, if you're in a superhero thing, then of course.
There's got to be a porcupine video game. We're just not thinking of it. If you know a porcupine video
I
game,
think
put
you
that in the
finished
comments.
that
Well,
one.
isn't it
Let us know.
Another one.
Isn't echidna
I'll put it right
a
here.
porcupine? No, that's a hedgehog-related thing.
I don't know what an echidna is.
Like Knuckles the echidna, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Knuckles was supposed to be a real animal?
Yeah.
I just thought he was a
What do you
red
think,
thing.
Teddy?
He was
Is that
an
as good as
echidna.
pumpkin pie?
ECHI.
You actually read the instructions to your game.
No,
I
I've
did
never
not.
actually played the game.
Pretty good stuff?
So how do you know this?
Because I read.
You read instruction manuals and don't play them.
It was a.
I like him
think
for the
'cause
stories.
The title of his comic book was Knuckles the Echidna.
All right. Whatever. I have no way
Good
to.
boy, Teddy.
We've gone too far.
The internet can never
Oh, the
answer
video
this
ended.
question.
All right. Well, that's perfect. But yeah, adorable porcupine. Okay, moving on. This next story. All right, this next story.
Oh, those spines.
What? No, we don't go to the next things.
I'm just seeing that.
Yeah, that does look messed up. I don't want to look at that.
That's yeah.
Well, then we're moving on to the next page. There it is. I just put this in here because it is the weirdest. It has no context. All it is, it was submitted to the subreddit Pics by Keep Filming, and it just says the size of the donut hole throughout the years.
For over 20 years, it changed from.
I don't understand this picture.
Well, I think like
it looks so official. Like this man is in a suit and tie and has a little pointer thingy. He is clearly talking to some important people. Maybe he's filibustering in front of Congress or something, where he's like, something needs to be done about the size of the donut holes.
I feel like you get a different quality of dough nut from the old school 1927 donuts because they're smaller and thus would be cooked
that's
a
the
little
other thing.
bit. Like they're smaller in terms of mass to surface area.
Sure, but that's the other thing. I don't know if this is a positive statement or a negative statement. Is he angry about the size of the donut hole, or is he like, look at the progress we've made in this country?
The size of the donut hole.
You would prefer the
old school. I like.
That just looks like a round pretzel to me. That's not the. I don't like those dimensions.
I want to be able to stick my fist through food.
Oh, you just want to eat them like line them up on your arm?
Like
that's true.
Like bangles of donut.
That's true.
Hanging off my wrist.
That. That's another idea. We can't Dunkin' Donuts is going to hear that, and they're going to come out with like the donut sleeve.
We heard it here first.
That's true. We want 10%, or just a lot of free
or
coffee.
like spacers in someone's ear made of donut.
Don't give people ideas. That's a bad idea.
It is. It's an awful idea.
Someone's going to run with that, and it's going to be gross.
Yeah, and we'll want to see it.
But whatever. I have no excuse. I have no explanation for why I put this up here. I just did because I thought it was hilarious.
It's fun.
All right. Next story. Submitted to the subreddit Funny by Here Is My Name. This one. How can I explain this? This is like the social equivalent of putting instructions for a bomb on the internet. So I feel like we shouldn't be doing this, but it's too funny not to put out in the world. And it's just called, well, this is a pretty effective way to get back at someone. And it is a flyer that says, CHEWBACCA ROAR contest. Call, numbers blanked out, and leave a voicemail with your best impression. Prize, $50. Winner will be judged and contacted by October 13th.
That's a pretty incredible prank.
So I guess someone put this up in who knows where. I'm going to assume like a college dorm or something.
Yeah. Or like around.
And I must not have told the person, because all of a sudden you start getting voicemail after voicemail of people leaving a Chewbacca, of doing a Chewbacca impressions and hanging up.
Well, but how would you contact someone if they had just hung up? Wouldn't they leave a phone number? And
I guess the theory is like it would show up on their caller ID, I guess. And you're supposed to call back whoever did the best one. But this is, I would be delighted and terrified if this ever happened to me. Where it's just you just woke up one morning and you're like, 54 voicemail, what the? And click on the first one. It's just and like just going like cycling through all of those. And then struggling to find out like how what is happening.
I mean, the other side of it is, what if you actually spoke Wookiee?
If you spoke Wookiees,
yeah.
I don't know.
Like, would you have very interesting like messages to go through?
Like, would you be offended or just be like think it's a bunch of people hitting on you or something? If you spoke Wookiees,
I mean, you might actually be able to interpret it.
If you were a resident of Kashyyyk, what's up? I'll throw my nerd cred down on the table. Right. I don't care.
I think I saw Star Wars at some point.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I thought this was funny, but don't do this. Tyler said, the front page says, don't do this unless it's to someone you really hate.
This is like the anarchist cookbook level of prank.
Yeah. Well, is there anything funny in the anarchist cookbook?
No.
Is there like how to make a whoopee cushion
the author nowadays thinks it was a bad idea to like show all that bomb making stuff.
Yeah, probably. Well, it wasn't the best idea. Well, that took a weird dark turn. We're gonna move on. This one I like. This was submitted to the subreddit. We haven't gone to the subreddit yet. It's called PC Master Race. But I'm gonna say very nice things because I'm terrified of them.
So is it about computers?
It's about
public.
The subreddit is all about like PC, like the actual computers being superior to mostly consoles.
Okay.
And a lot of people take it as like this tongue-in-cheek poke at like console gamers, and a lot of people take it really, really seriously. This one is a little more. This is a more tongue-in-cheek story, submitted by the Verninator.
Oh, the Verninator.
The Verninator.
Yeah.
I did have a thought, since I'm sort of notorious for
not knowing
for
how
destroying
to say any names.
usernames. I think we should have the official front page drinking game, and when Tyler screws up a username, that's 2 drinks.
All right.
So submit more drinking game.
I think people will be wasted by the end of like a few minutes.
It could be. Well, we only talk about 10 stories, so
yeah.
But yeah, submit other rules in the comments.
Potentially 20 drinks.
All right, but it says, saw this sign while showing a house to some clients, Google Fiber or GTFO. And so it is a plaque outside a home that says, no soliciting. We found Jesus. We are happy with our phone/internet/TV service. We already know who we're voting for. We can handle our own home improvements. We are very happy with our security system. Seriously, unless you're Google Fiber, don't even try.
Nice.
Yes. Which I was like, man, you got to have a lot of solicitors in your house to be like, all right, I'm going to commission a plaque. I'm going to go to wherever the plaque store is.
Plaque. Look at all the fonts.
Yeah, there was some thought put into this. Clearly this person is fed up with solicitors and is also, like me, super excited for Google Fiber.
Yeah, is that anywhere outside of Kansas City now?
I don't believe so. But that actually leads into our next story.
What?
I know, it's a twofer.
They're connections.
This was submitted to the subreddit Technology by Golden430. Google Fiber installers on time for 96% of appointments. Call center times are under a minute. Call center hold time, sorry. This is an article on TechCrunch. It says, as Google Fiber grows out of its operations into other cities, things will get more difficult as far as keeping up with the demand. Until then, Google would like you to know that its installers are on time 96% of the time, and the average hold time on the phone is just a shade above 30 seconds. So it has this little convenient chart.
That's while it's in one city at this point.
But even that, like...
Or is it in more than one city?
It's not in a lot of markets. It might still be in... Oh, it mentions Atlanta here, so I don't know. But even so, like, you know, like they can only serve so much. If they can expand this out, whatever processes they're doing, like 33 seconds on hold. That's crazy. And 96% of the time, and obviously this is all one giant shot at ComCast.
Right.
Like this is them like, hey, guess what we can do? Aren't you guys excited? And I guess they also announced a Google Fiber Academy, which is where like it's like college for, it's like Subway University for Google Fiber installers.
Oh,
so like they are getting like CIA training on how to install their stuff.
That's awesome.
And be on time and like, and much like the people in the last story in the solicitors, like if a Google Fiber person comes to my door, I'm gonna be like, do you want to stay for dinner? Like, I'm so happy you're here.
And bring us your driverless car. Take pictures of our apartment.
Yeah, the whole thing. They're probably developing like that Jetsons launch you out of bed into the shower thing.
Yeah, and like the Figuracion cycle and they already have treadmills for dogs. Just not on
Google makes treadmills for dogs?
Just in the world.
Oh. Google? You're behind the times on the treadmills for dogs.
Yeah, I mean, someone already did it.
But yeah, I'm super excited, and this just makes me more excited. I needs it.
I'm curious to see if they can keep that up over like all of the cities.
Yeah, they're Google. They can do. They're like, I was gonna say Lex Luthor.
They might be.
They're good Lex Luthor.
The thing is that like in different versions of Lex Luthor, like most people like Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor would be a fine person if it weren't for Superman. Superman's what drove him over the edge.
Yeah,
he'd be a great humanitarian. Probably still have hair.
Probably, yeah. We'll
I
definitely still have hair.
I think like once we realize we've gotten far enough off the topic,
Lex Luthor,
that that's when we should move on.
Lori Lemaris.
So we're gonna do exactly that.
Lana Lang.
You're not helping, dude.
It's all the LL names.
Next story.
There are more.
You're still going. Next story. This is submitted to the subreddit. We haven't done this one yet. The subreddit Black People Twitter. There's an entire subculture of Twitter. I shouldn't call it a subculture. This is going to get insulting real quick. and I apologize.
I don't know.
But it's just I think black people are just better at Twitter than white people or any other sort of race.
I guess let's see what the story is. I'm really
Someone
confused.
put this up there, and the story submitted by Sherlock221, who's my boy. That's my favorite.
221B Baker
There you
Street.
go.
Durr.
Yeah,
I thought
see?
it was like Sherlock's 221 over.
Were you thinking 227 because we were talking about?
I know the difference between. Okay.
Now I want. Let's pitch that to Funny or Die. There needs to be a Funny or Die. 221
22
meets 227.
221
Jack Hay
meets 227.
meets Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I need a pen. Someone.
Wait, was that Benedict Cumberbatch who played?
The newest Sherlock? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Martin Freeman.
All right.
It's on Netflix. Go check it out. But the title is
Jack
funny
Hay, yeah.
because the title is Califorbia Drought. It's just spelled wrong. It literally said bad title next to the thing, but it's Califorbia Drought. I don't know. I think this is. Do you recognize this interface? Is this Instagram or Twitter?
It looks like it could have been tweets, but I don't know.
Oh, I think this is Tweetbot. Okay, that's why it looks weird. Okay.
Yeah. These are original.
So some user named DogPetter420, and he says
Howdy F.
how TF California in a he's trying to say drought. It just says there's water to the left of y'all. Like, go get it. It's always been there. And then some informative lady, for judging by her picture, is, it's hard to take salt water and make it drinkable. It's not that simple. DogPetter420 says, why don't you start with removing the salt from your attitude?
I believe that it says, why don't you?
Oh, yeah,
don't
no,
you start
it is-
removing the salt from your attitude?
Honestly, a guy with the name
Why don't
DogPetter420, I'm not going to call him on spelling mistakes. I'm just going to let that slide.
No, I think that's like a choice. Why don't you start removing the salt from your attitude?
I feel very uncomfortable with that voice you're doing.
That's just what me reading the text.
You put some stank on it.
That's what the text says.
All right, fair enough. I was going to talk about how his science is as bad as his grammar, but
As soon as you say why don't,
you're still doing it. You're not helping.
it's spelled that way.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he meant to.
I don't know his life.
I'm going, all right.
Or her life? I don't know.
There you go. That's the debate of the
I mean,
the comments.
think
Did he mean to say
but that's harder.
Yeah, he also spelled drought with a T, with two T's. Like,
And a B.
yeah. Drought. So maybe the D is silent like Django. So it's a Talbot.
To the left of y'all.
To the left of y'all. That's awesome too. He doesn't say west. He says to the left of y'all.
Like if I'm facing the right way.
Just go left. There's water there. What are you doing?
I'm facing
As long as you're in
Oregon, to
California
your left.
and you keep making lefts, you will hit water.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
from Los Angeles, so
Yeah, it's just like, excuse me, how do you get to the beach from here? Left. Just go left until you hit undrinkable salt water. All right, that was fun.
shark attacks.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, next one.
Lori Lemaris.
This one's weird.
She's in the water.
This is submitted to the subreddit Funny by Bananaramas. It's really hard to read. I can't. It might be like Bananaramas, but I don't know.
Banana Grammarama?
I think it's just Bananaramas. And it just says, even my dishwasher is putting me down today. I don't understand what could be happening that the dishwasher called her a slut. Like, chill out, dishwasher. Like, that's not cool.
I mean, maybe the dishwasher is just in a judgy phase.
He's the worst robot ever. He's like, first of all, you're a dishwasher that doesn't really wash dishes, because dishwashers are usually terrible. And then you're going to call someone a slut.
I kind of don't understand the point of dishwashers, and I have a dishwasher in my apartment. But
okay, go on. Was that your whole point?
That was no, yeah, I didn't have a point. But like, if it's just going to start cursing at me, then
oh, that's even worse. Yeah, no, I don't like uppity robots. Like, that's not cool.
Hey, take it easy.
And that's an extremely uppity robot. This called this person a slut.
We don't know that this person didn't deserve it.
No one deserves to be called a slut. Don't slut shame.
I'm not shaming anybody.
If you're a dishwasher, you're a dishwasher.
You can be a
slut
proud
shame
slut.
someone. Do you think it's like that's what they program their name in?
Slut it up.
No, I'm not high-fiving that.
Okay, I guess not.
All right, we're gonna move on to our last story. And now I feel extra bad because this last story is like our it's kind of a tear-jerky story. So let's get serious, you guys. Deep breath. All right. This is submitted to a subreddit I'm going to be using a lot more. I'm going to keep this one in my back pocket. It's called the subreddit is Uplifting News.
Oh,
right. Submitted by Allion.
okay.
Oh no, Anlion. Anlyon.
Sounds like one of those
Like Anne
Game of
Lion.
Thrones names.
Yeah, right. Like, isn't she called the Viper or something? Kind of like, I need a nickname for everybody on that show. Okay. Young woman.
There's a show? Okay.
No, let's. Yeah, do you want to start a fight on the internet? Let's. All right. Yeah, young woman with. Oh, God, we're not gonna get through this. All right. Young woman with Down Syndrome and Autism. That's not the funny part. Found her perfect career and now runs her own master shredder business in Australia.
Wow.
Her inability to read and write is in fact the secret to her success, with clients including solicitors and a credit union using her document shredding services. So it goes on. There's a video that goes along with this, but it's her mom's name is Joe Lynham, I believe it's pronounced. Hoped for years that her daughter Emma, who's 21, would learn to read and write. She thought the skill was essential to Emma to find a job, but it turned out to be the secret of her success. Emma now runs her own master shredder business in Townsville, in North Queensland, Australia.
Wait, where the Powerpuff Girls are from?
No. Oh yeah, that is Townsville. That's interesting. And has 4 clients, including solicitors and a credit union. This is a quote from one of the, I believe the credit union person is, I thought, that's actually a bonus. If I look at all this from the perspective of a confidential documents, that's great. She can't read. So this girl cannot read or write. And with the help of her parents, started a business where she shreds documents.
It's super anonymous.
And yes, she is unable to read and write, so she can't. And the best part is, you might be hearing this the whole time and thinking, Master Shredder. Yes, it is 100% a reference to Ninja Turtles.
I thought so.
It's called Master Shredders because she's a huge Ninja Turtles fan.
That was my first thought.
Right. So I encourage everyone to watch this video. You can find it on Vimeo or look down in the comments. You'll see the link to the story. Bring your tissues because it is, like I said, like it's like 3 minutes long, and I was already like, yeah. Let's talk more about guys who strap rollerblades to their bodies.
Yeah,
and explosions.
Rolling down hills.
But yeah, awesome, very cool story, and I'm super happy for Emma.
Good for you, Emma.
All right, but that's gonna do it for our show. We're all
done?
done. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like, share, favorite, retweet.
Periscope.
Yes. Take the show, save it on a
Are we on
USB drive,
Periscope?
put it in a bottle, throw it in the ocean. That's the best way to get word out. Anyway, I'm Tom Slayton.
I'm Neil Figuracion.
We will see you next time on the front page.